Hello everyone. This is like an emergency recording because I'm actually recording this like a couple of minutes after I was done, recording the fucking video on OBS because unfortunately the first few minutes the audio got kind of fucked up. So, yeah, I'm basically just quickly filming this introduction, which is that yeah, I'm emulating Red Dead Redemption 1 and that's pretty much it cuz Rockstar are too fucking lazy to release a PC port. So we're gonna have to PC port the fuck out of this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, maybe one day I'll teach you guys how to fucking do remote play, PlayStation remote play on the Nintendo Switch, and save yourself from buying that stupid fucking PlayStation Portal device that's completely useless when you can just do it yourself. But the only reason why I'm not doing that right now is because I need to kind of test the internet connectivity because at least on my room, um, the remote play is not the best. Um, the image quality is not the best. So maybe one day I'll get like a fucking Wi-Fi extender and test it a little bit more. But at least so far, the end results were not the absolute fucking best. It might be good for like visual novels and like maybe some like JRPGs, but anything that has like visual noise and especially like input sensitivity, it's not the fucking best experience. But yeah, I'm done filming this introduction.
One thing, you see every single game here that you see. Neither of these were downloaded anywhere. I didn't go to, I don't even know which websites nowadays are like hosting Switch games, but no, these are all games. I own all these games. I dumped it from my own jailbroken Switch, so I'm not breaking the fucking law by showing you this. Don't worry. I want to show you guys, playing Red Dead Redemption since Rockstar couldn't be bothered to release a PC port. Then you know what? We might as well just fucking emulate the Switch version because honestly, depending on how good your graphics card is, it's actually not even a bad experience. I'm gonna pick the 1080p because I am running this on a 1080p monitor. I do want to mention a couple of things. I also have a 60 FPS patch. Now, I will mention one thing. You don't actually need this if you just want to run the game at 60 FPS. This mod, I actually only really enable it because my main objective is to just actually unlock the frame rate. Not necessarily, running the game at 60 FPS because if that's all you want to do, you can actually just launch the game normally and it will run at 30, but then if you click Control U, it'll unlock the frame rate. And normally when this happens, it'll target like 65 FPS if I'm not mistaken. And that's honestly fine. But what we're gonna do is we are actually going to fucking run the game normally. 1 second, let me just fucking do something very quickly. Cause this might be fucking loud as hell. Actually, let me actually I won't put this at full screen because I want to show you the frame rate right at the bottom where it says 60 FPS. That's because the mod is happening. But look what happens if I click Control U. Suddenly, it's going up to like 135 FPS. Now, this is only because it's the main menu. It's going to be a lot lower when we actually get into the game. But you will see that, yeah, it's like running at like, I mean, right now it's like 80 FPS, 70, because I think it was loading some shaders, 90, 100. The thing is, one very important thing to note is that this frame rate right here, there is one specific setting that I actually had to enable, and that's interestingly one of the main reasons for why I wanted to make this video, because let me actually show one thing I actually had to enable. It might not show here, or maybe it will, but one setting that I had to enable was, okay, I think okay, you might not see, but if you normally there's a menu called force maximum clocks Vulcan only. Now the thing is, me enabling this ended up improving the performance. But I do want to mention one thing. I have no idea if this is going to apply to everyone, because the only reason for why I even enabled this setting was because I was reading like a fucking Reddit forum and someone actually said that enabling the setting actually made the game run worse. But for me, it was the opposite. It actually made the game run better. So I don't know if I don't know if it's something that was very specific to his setup or very specific to my setup. At the end of the day, he was probably running Microsoft Windows and I'm running Linux. He might have been using an Nvidia card. I'm using an AMD card. There's a couple of variables that I think is worth taking into consideration that could have caused that. But yeah, I think it's worth at least checking it out just to see for yourself what the results going to be. But at least for me, enabling the setting improved the performance quite a bit. Because normally this game, if I don't enable that setting, the game is gonna like run it can get to high frame rates, but every once in a while, I'm gonna see the frame rate drop to like 40 FPS, 50 FPS, especially if I'm playing this at 4K. It's not running at 4K now, but even at 1080p, like sometimes I'll just run around and I'll suddenly see the frame rate like dipping below 60. Like that's just what happens when I don't enable that setting. It's not that the game can't run at 60 or higher, but it definitely does struggle more. But here, honestly, if I locked the frame rate to 60, I would get a pretty fucking smooth experience. At least as far as I can tell. There might be some area of the games where there might be a little bit more CPU demanding. Because I haven't tested this game too fucking hard. Because honestly, prior to this, I was actually mostly playing this on the Switch. But oh, that's interesting. I think this game is running at a faster speed. That's I think one of the main fucking side effects of enabling this setting is that I think it'll just cause the game to run at like insane speeds. Let me actually check something. I want to say if I lock it to 60. Yeah, I think the animations are not sped up like it was before because what we were seeing like a while back was literally like the fucking speed going like crazy. The animations were going fucking ballistics right there. Right here, I think honestly, if I was gonna play this game, I probably would just lock it to 60. I don't really mind playing it like 60 FPS. Would it be poggers and bass and all if it was like higher, like 100 plus? Yeah, sure, but honestly, I don't mind running games at 60 FPS. It's fine. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I really wanted to show you guys. Yeah, emulation is cool, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you have a good day, and I'm gonna fucking sleep because I'm kind of tired and I have work tomorrow.